New tonight, scammers back at it again, this time tricking people into giving away their money through Bitcoin ATMs. If you didn't know, Bitcoin is a popular form of cryptocurrency. These scams are mostly tricking the elderly. News West 9's Jason Freund is here to tell you more about how folks are now getting duped. Jason?
Alex, the whistle was first blown by Big Spring Police Department, who announced as part of a statement that, quote, scammers are preying on unsuspecting victims by convincing them to withdraw money from their bank accounts and transferring it through Bitcoin ATMs, which are placed in various stores throughout the city under false pretenses. These scammers will call people and tell them that their bank accounts are hacked and that the only way to solve that problem is to take money from their bank accounts and send it to them through Bitcoin ATMs. So how can you avoid these scammers? Local police have some tips.
It's a tried and true method that scammers have used to con people out of their money for years. Phishing.
They use the phishing techniques. They try to, sometimes they try to appear like they're, through your credit card company or your bank or something that you really do have.
But this time, scammers are tweaking their trickery by bringing in cryptocurrency as an extra measure of deceit.
They're just trying to funnel the money that, through Bitcoin. So it's basically just, again, just never, obviously don't go to the ATM, but you should never even be talking to them to begin with.
Sidestepping these scammers, though, is as easy as hanging up the phone.
Never give out your personal information. Do not give your credit card information, never pay money. If you're unsure about something, if somebody calls you about something, the main thing to do is call that company back to verify yourself.
But what about people who may not know better, like the elderly or teenagers? These are the main targets of scammers, but these people can also be taught the tricks to avoid these traps.
You just have to educate your kids, your loved ones, whether it's your elderly parents, your grandparents, your kids. It's just so important to have these conversations with them.
Scammers like funneling money through Bitcoin because it's a lot harder to trace the transactions, giving them an easy way to escape a jail cell and an easy way into your wallet, which is why it's always important to know who's a scammer and who isn't.
But the bottom line is that it's just so hard to trace these people, and so just don't fall victim to begin with.
Now, if you or someone you know is the victim of this scam or any scam in particular, you can call your local police department or file a report with the FBI. And if caught, scammers can face felony charges and several years in jail.